Hello again, pre-algebra students. You again are going to take notes today, so make sure you've got your notes ready to go. They should be nice and neat, everything should be numbered, and you write exactly what I wrote. The lesson is 10-2, solving multi-step equations. Go ahead and write that down. Copy question number 1 down. 8y minus 4 minus 7y equals 11. Now you want to get all of your y terms on one side and all of your constants on the other side. That's the first thing you want to accomplish. So I see that I've got 8y and I've got negative 7y. So let's keep the y's over there on the left, and let's take this constant minus 4 and let's get it away from that side. So it's minus 4, so to get rid of it, we're going to put plus 4. Whatever you do to one side, you have to do to the other side. The whole point was that these go away, and then you do 11 plus 4, which of course is 15, and bring everything else down. So we'll bring down the 8y and minus 7y and bring down the equal sign. Now we want to combine like terms. 8y and minus 7y are like terms. 8y minus 7y would be 1y, or just y, which is great because we want the y all by itself anyway. And then the 15 just comes down. So the answer is y equals 15. Question number 2 looks fairly similar. You go ahead and work that by yourself, turn the video off, and then check back when you are done. You're going to want to start by subtracting 2 from both sides. Okay, when you subtract 2 from both sides, that goes away and leaves you with 2x plus 5x, and 23 minus 22, or minus 2, gives you 21. So now you've got 2x plus 5x equals 21. 2x plus 5x is 7x. Bring down the 21. You have to get this x by itself. It's multiplied by 7 right now, so you divide both sides by 7. 7's go away. X equals 3. Number 3 is actually very similar to the others. Go ahead and copy it. 8 equals 7a minus 8 minus 3a. The only difference really is that your a terms are over here on the right, and we kind of like them over here on the left, but it really doesn't matter. Since all the a's are over here on the right, 7a and minus 3a, let's just leave the a's there and get rid of this minus 8. It's minus 8, so you need to put plus 8. Do the same thing on both sides. The whole point was that this goes away. 8 plus 8 is 16. Bring down the equal sign. Let's go ahead and combine our 7a minus 3a. We're combining like terms. Gives us 4a. So we've got 16 equals 4a right here. The a is not by itself yet, so we're going to divide both sides by 4, and that's going to give us a equals 4, and it's perfectly okay that it says 4 equals a. In fact, leave it that way. Don't switch it around. That's a perfectly good answer. We're going to skip number 4 and go on to number 5. Go ahead and copy that. 9w minus 12w minus 2 equals 7. Again, we want to get all our W terms on the same side. There's a W term and another W term. So let's leave those there. And we're going to add 2 to get rid of this. That goes away. This equals 9. Bring down the equal sign. We can go ahead and combine these. 9 minus 12 is negative 3. That's fine. Negative 3W. So what we've got at this point is this right here. Negative 3W equals 9. The W is still not by itself. We have to divide both sides by negative 3. W equals negative 3. You are allowed to use your calculator. If you can't do 9 divided by negative 3, feel free to use your calculator. But I hope you know 9 divided by 3 is 3. And when the signs are different with division, the answer is going to be negative. You go ahead and copy number 6 and work that problem yourself. Pause the video and come back for the answer. 38 equals 24 minus 7x plus 5. Okay, I have a feeling some of you might have actually struggled with this one. Over here we've got our x terms. Okay, not sure what's going on there. Just a second. Okay, over here we've got our x terms, so we're just going to leave them there. This 24 is a positive 24, just like in the last video. This minus right here doesn't have anything to do with that 24. So 24 minus 24 gives you 0, so that goes away. Subtract 24 over here, and that gives you 14. So at this point now we've got 14 equals negative 2x. Don't forget your equal sign and don't forget your negative. The x is not by itself yet, so we're going to divide both sides by negative 2. That goes away, leaving you with x. Bring down your equal sign. And 14 divided by negative 2 is negative 7. So negative 7 equals x. Go ahead and copy number 7. 2/7 y minus 5/6 plus 5/7 y equals 1 1/6. If I had you in the classroom, I would teach you how to clear that equation of fractions, but it is too complicated to show you when I don't have you right here in front of me. So I'm just going to show you a different way. Don't be too freaked out by the fractions. Do you see how the y terms both have a denominator of 7? And the constant terms both have a denominator of 6. So they're actually going to be fairly easy to deal with. We've got our y terms on the left, so let's get rid of this minus 5/6 by adding 5/6 to both sides. This goes away. This equals 1 1/6 plus 5/6 equals 2. You should just know that, but if you don't, you may use your calculator. And then let's go ahead and combine our y terms. 2/7 plus 5/7 makes 7/7, which is just the same thing as 1y, or y. So that was actually quite simple. Y equals 2. You go ahead and work number 8 on your own. 5/8 x plus 1 minus 7/8 x equals 3/4. Pause the video and turn it back on when you're ready to check. All right, let's see how you did. We're going to leave the x's over here. We got to get rid of this 1, so we subtracted it from both sides. 3/4 minus 1 is negative 1/4. Bring down the equal sign. Combine our like terms. You see how I'm always circling these terms with their signs? Then you don't lose track of the signs. So 5/8 minus 7/8 is going to be negative 2/8. So that's why I put that right here. Negative 2/8 x. Then in the next step, to get rid of any fraction in front of a variable, you multiply by the reciprocal. That means you flip the fraction. So 8 over negative 2 is multiplied on the left, so you also multiply 8 over negative 2 on the right. The whole point of doing this is to make that go away, leaving you with x. Bring down your equal sign, and then you have to evaluate this. Again, you could use your calculator, but here's how you multiply fractions, guys. Negative, you do top times top is 8. 1 times 8 is 8. Bottom times bottom is 4 times 2 is 8. And then we've got negative times negative, which makes positive. And 8 over 8 equals 1. So that's why we've got x equals 1 there.